I just thought we'd do a week in review.
Time to think real estate. Or,
Something, whatever.
yeah,
It's a potpourri of
it's a lifestyle show.
a lifestyle.
Oh, we're
Kind of.
Potpourri of
I
lifestyle.
think we're gonna be thinking Jackson today.
Thinking Jackson, that's a good one, Jackie.
Yeah, good.
You know, this was a big week. We haven't seen you since the election.
Yeah, you haven't. Yeah.
No, that was quite a shocker. Yes? At least for some.
I'd say surprise, not shock.
Yeah. I don't know how, yeah. I don't know how someone can win. This is what's frustrating, just in general. Because on all levels except for the presidential, the popular vote doesn't win, or, you know, wins except for the presidential.
But it's been like that for forever. So
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's.
you can't change it after the fact.
Right, this is the
As
fifth.
far as I know.
Right, this is the fifth time it's happened?
I thought it was
Fifth.
fourth time.
Fifth.
How was it?
Happened 4 times before.
Oh, okay,
I
that's
looked it up one night on my way to the Region 2 planning dinner. That was an interesting dinner. They had a speaker that was an Olympic runner speak, and he was in a crippling car accident. And so Region 2 planning deals with roads in 3 counties, Jackson, Monterey, and Hillsdale. So anyhow, that was an interesting
Who was
topic.
that?
I don't know his name, but he was very interesting. And can you imagine being hit head on the highway with a car going the wrong way because they went up a ramp, an exit ramp, and you know, they went onto the highway
The wrong. Yeah.
the wrong way because it wasn't marked well.
That happens.
Yeah, apparently it happens more than one thinks. I mean, I'm sure that since that, I think that happened in the late 80s, early 90s. I should know better.
Oh, it happens more often than that.
Right, I'm sure, well, no, but I'm just saying that since then, I'm sure that things have been, that we're marking roads better.
Yeah.
But with the counties putting they're putting $30 million worth of money into the roads, it's my understanding, next year. That I hope that we should be talking about complete streets, because we've had 3 recent tragedies of bicyclists getting hit, 2 being killed, and 1 is still critically injured in U of M hospital. So this is the time before we sink $30 million into roads that we look at how we can make them safer and more desirable for all forms of travel.
Did you say 30 million?
Mm-hmm.
It's a big check.
Yeah, well, you know, in order to get the roads to where they need to be, they've been let go for so long. You know, not on purpose. Well, maybe. I don't know. You know, hopefully the future brings better planning, but it takes a chunk of money to make any dent in the system.
It does.
And now when I travel the roads, especially the county roads, because the city has sidewalks, curbs, and gutters, right? But county roads don't have those. I looked to see just right here on South Jackson Road. I went out running last night at the lake, and there is no markings on the side of the road. And with it getting darker, in fact, there was a bicyclist on South Jackson Road here.
Well, there's some places bicycles shouldn't be. And I
Like,
would
where
say
would that be?
I would say South Jackson Road would be a prime example.
Well,
Because
but we
you-
all have to share the roads, and
Well, I understand that, but
but we could make that road better by just simply putting a white stripe on indicating where the shoulder is, and making the shoulder large enough so that a bicyclist or a runner could use the side of the road. I don't necessarily disagree with you, but in sometimes to get from one
Especially
spot
at
to
night.
another spot. Yeah, I was heading out to run about 4, it was probably about 4:15. And he was he was well clothed, so you could see him, and it was still daylight out. But an hour later, it certainly wasn't. I'm sure he wasn't on the road at that point. But I remember one winter, we had a Suburban, which you can't hurt a Suburban. I don't care what happens to you. You're safe in the Suburban. And Bill was driving the Suburban. I was in my mother's car at the time, and there was a runner on South Jackson Road dressed in black, dead of night, and it was winter, icy. And so Bill stops the car. He was in front of me in the Suburban, and of course I didn't have time to react and slammed right into the back end of him. Nothing happened in the Suburban, nothing happened in the runner, thank God. But I mean, we all have to be smart as to what we're doing. And in fact, that runner was on the wrong side of the road. And they were on South Jackson Road. And I don't disagree with you. South Jackson Road's not,
It's pretty narrow.
yeah, and it's curvy.
Very curvy.
And then the side
Hilly,
of the road,
curvy.
and the side of the road is kind of deep. Like if a
Yeah.
car went off of it, it's not like you're just riding onto
there's
someone's
nowhere to
yard.
go.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't disagree with you, but sometimes if I lived in 340 Farms, how am I going to get home on my bike? I have to go on South Jackson Road.
So to me, that's a gamble.
Yeah.
If you're on your bike on South Jackson Road,
Well,
that would, or a similar, don't want to just pull South Jackson Road out of it. But,
well, right. But the
you know,
most
there's
recent
bicycle
one,
accidents that bikes shouldn't be on those particular roads.
well, I'm going to respectfully disagree with you because I'm a bicyclist. Now, and South Jackson Road was just repaved, so
And
as
there's
a
other,
bicyclist,
many other mitigating factors
well, we all have to be cautious.
to the bike accidents.
And the cars can't, I mean, I have been on my bike where cars just zip past and they stay close to you. And come on, people, slow down, wait. Nothing is that important that you can't wait 1 second for a car to get past and pull over to the other side and let the bicyclist or runner or whatever feel like they're safe.
I
mean,
agree.
it's common courtesy.
I agree, but that doesn't happen.
And the scariest part is who's texting. Now, when I run, I just bought a really great flashlight.
Oh my gosh, it's insane.
It is insane. I got it at Batteries Plus on Northwest Avenue, and the thing is huge, bright, and it flickers too, so I can get it to flicker. And so even though it was daylight, but when I almost got back to the property, it was getting dusk, so I put the flashlight on, and I stopped because I figure the cars might be texting, and every single car that passed me yesterday while I was running was slowed way down, pulled over to this, really made sure that they knew that, or that I knew that they were not going to hit me, which was a good thing. So there's that. So we can review. So we had the election,
We did.
Which we talked about.
which we talked about. It'll be interesting to see how it all shakes out. I hope Trump is his acceptance speech I thought was nice and I think had he acted like he did in his acceptance speech during the election, he would have won in an absolute landslide, both the popular and the electoral vote. That's my opinion.
Well, it would have
For
been
what it's-
a different, probably scenario all the way around.
Right. I mean, this was just a hate election on both sides.
Yeah.
Glad it's over.
Probably fair.
Holy
Yeah, I
moly.
think everybody's glad it's over.
Thursday was
Let's
awesome.
get on with it.
Yeah. So Thursday was my birthday. I'm a year older.
Really?
Since
Happy
I've
birthday.
saved you, I'm older.
Well, that happens every week.
Yeah,
You're always
well,
a
that's
week
true.
older.
But it was a great birthday. Bill got me a beautiful Ave Veniclaus necklace from the Orange Peacock Gallery.
I wonder how I figured out to get that.
And my daughter wrote a nice post on Facebook. She's not very open with her feelings, and so
Okay, so let's talk about that on the radio. Jeez.
that was the best
I said
present.
it was lifestyle.
Right, that was the absolute best present. So, and then we had an artist reception on Friday. We're so getting ready for the holiday season. We've got some nice new chocolate flavors down at the gallery, and
We have a new ginger snap, which I love the gingerbread that he's always had, but now he has a ginger snap, which is so good.
Who's that?
Chris Kitley of AG Chocolate. And in fact, the symphony is they're using his chocolate for the corporate tables, so if you want one more reason to buy a corporate table at the Symphony Ball, that would be one, because Chris's chocolate's well worth it. Symphony Ball's on December 3rd, in case you want to go, Greg.
Okay, when is it?
December 3rd.
Oh.
It's always the first Saturday. You know, we're lucky to have a symphony. They had a great concert on Saturday. We have a new conductor, and so he's doing some of the concerts this year, and Stephen Osmond will do his final two in, I think, April and May. And then next year, Matt Aubin will be our full-time, well, he's full-time now, but he'll be the new conductor. And they're so excited about being in Jackson. His wife is the new hand doctor with Ryan Beekman at whatever their place is called, with Allegiance.
Henry Ford Allegiance Health.
Yeah, I don't know if they have a specialty name though for their area. But boy, you talk about a gal with a personality. Actually, they both have great personalities. So, what else has happened this week? My mother turned 89 on
Yesterday.
Saturday, or
Yesterday.
Sunday.
Wow.
Had a great meal at the Grand River Marketplace
Brewery.
Brewery.
I think they call it Grand River Brewery now.
They changed. They
changed
dropped
it.
the Marketplace.
Yes, brewery.
John is always so accommodating. So, and then this week we have an artist reception. So we are opening a new, for a pop-up gallery.
We have two.
We have two. The Artitude, which has been in the Vermeulens building the last 2 years. This will be our third year for doing the pop-up gallery. And we have 26 booths. We have about 2 booths open.
Yeah, I think so.
So we have about 24 artists. Well, one of those is, are we doing the coffee shop? We have
Well, I'll know for sure today, but we're pretty sure. Yes.
we're hoping to do a pop-up coffee shop. Think about that. And come and have coffee and
And shop. and-
shop and yeah.
Or just come and have coffee.
Yeah. But primarily shop.
So Artitude is back
Artitude's back. And then,
at the Vermeulen building.
yep, and
Nope,
we still have,
nope.
no. It's at the Swan Creek Candle Building.
Oh,
We gotta change that name.
Swan Creek Candle Building. Well, that's what everybody knows about it, or knows how it is. So
I know, but they could do a signature name for the building. What was it before, in the olden days?
oh,
Not that you would know.
I should know, but
Your father would have told you what the name was.
no. I remember Fairy Gardens, so,
Where? Oh, the restaurant.
yeah.
Oh my God, where was that?
That was right on the corner of Michigan and Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that building's still there.
What was in that building? That's,
I don't know.
And you see that construction's going on Louis Glick. The new building's started to be dug. A 4-story, 32. I think it's 32 apartments.
yeah.
Well, I think they're all one. I want to say they're all one.
I saw
bedroom.
you there for the groundbreaking.
Yeah. Is it all one bedroom or is there some 2 bedrooms in there? Do you?
I don't,
Didn't you do an interview? You were talking to people.
yeah, but not,
You didn't interview me.
I didn't.
Clearly, I'm not important anymore.
well, I didn't get into that aspect of it.
Ah, got it.
How many toilets do you have?
Yeah, well. So anyhow, the Artitude, and then we're opening a pop-up jewelry store in the Dupuy building called the Jewel Box by the Orange Peacock. Jewel Box by the Orange Peacock. Is that right?
Goodness.
Yes.
What are you taking over the downtown?
Well, isn't that exciting? I mean, we're gonna you add Wendy Clifton in there, and then Waltz has some nice little, really cute stuff in their store, dishes and stuff that you can buy, and you have Miller's shoes, and so they'll be. Oh, and beads to live by. What else is downtown? Oh, and we've got a new bakery downtown. What's the name?
Gilbert's Chocolates downtown now.
Yeah,
So
Gilbert's.
there's all kinds of places to shop.
Uh,
P&T Fitness, you
Yeah.
can always shop there.
there's the pawn shop.
There's Antique Mall.
Yep, we could go right down. There's a new yoga studio downtown. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, and the
Greg is totally a yogi.
yeah, I can see you doing that. Collins Brothers. Yeah, we should have turned the camera on. Collins Brothers. You could get your house all ready for the holidays.
Well, why are businesses from downtown coming to your pop-up jewelry gallery.
Cause there's no, I mean, there's other places to buy jewelry in town, but not downtown. And this is all by art, you know, the jewelry's different than what you might find at the other
Everything
jewelry
we do is
stores.
original artwork.
Ri- Yeah, this is, you know,
More artesian.
like Avi Beniclausen will have pieces in there. We've got a gal from Lansing. You probably know the artist names better than I do.
Yeah, we've got Deborah Laverty who does crocheted beading. We've got
Julie
uh,
Colazar.
Julie, yep. Cindy Mullen, who's from East Tawas, does silver and sea glass
Yeah, that's
work,
beautiful
which
stuff.
is really cool. There's
But-
another.
There's
one.
just a lot.
I do have a question.
Sure.
I'm not a big shopper, but why would Wendy Clifton, she's right next door, literally.
We're not bringing her stuff to our places. We're just saying.
We're
gonna
just
be
saying there's
working
a lot of
together.
places to shop
Oh, okay,
downtown.
I thought
yeah,
you
no,
were
no,
bringing
Wendy's
her-
got some
No, I-
great clothing. Oh my God, if you haven't
I
been
thought
in
you were
our store-
bringing her stuff to your
No, no,
store.
no. But we do collaborate. We've got this gal from Troy who makes really cool boxes, and one of them, the boxes, is a gift box, like a gift card box. And so I know the Grand River Brewery is going to give me gift cards to sell, and I'll approach other businesses to sell them to make it easy. They buy that box and they put a gift card in it, and then they use it to put a photograph in later and
Oh.
set it on their desk.
Okay.
And it's $10. I mean, the price point that we have ranges from $1.25 up to $4,000 for wood carving by John Blank. But we've got some people that have been in the Artitude since we started, and then we have some new people. And we do have some space, and we're getting creative. We're if there are artists out there that have 1 or 2 or 3 pieces that they want to sell, they want to pull out of storage, then we might have a spot for them. They just need to contact us.
So
and the
are
artist
you
recep-
looking for vendors?
We need a few more. We don't
We
have.
can fit
Yeah,
4 more.
we can fit some more. That's a good way to.
We
put
have
it.
we're content. Like we've got enough that you will have a great variety for shopping. But if there's more out there that want to participate, we can make room for them. So.
And plus, we'd like to do some things like caroling. So if there's some churches or schools out there, or groups that want to do some caroling, contact us because I think that'd be fun.
We're gonna have a kids day on December 3rd. So if you have kids artwork or you have kids that want to do artwork, they can come down to Artitude. We're gonna have a food artisan day on December 17th. So if you make food, cottage industry stuff, we can accommodate you on December 17th. So you can
So
call.
good stuff happening, but the most important thing is the artist reception. So a lot of artists will be at all 3 of those locations, the Orange Peacock, Artitude, and Jewel Box by the Orange Peacock, on Thursday from 5 to 9. So come and get some chocolate martini.
This Thursday?
This Thursday.
This
And then we
Thursday.
start our regular hours on Friday. So
So the holiday season is here, and the Christmas parade is Friday downtown. And the Lumen Christi auction is Friday too.
Busy.
Yeah.
busy.
So I do have some houses to sell.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding.
All
This
that
is why
in
you want to
houses?
live in Jackson,
I know.
because we've got a lot going. The house at 387 South Mill in Brooklyn, the village of Brooklyn, we've reduced the price to $239,900, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, just under 3,000 square feet. Great house on the Raisin River, wonderful floor plan. Interesting wood floors, granite countertop, open floor plan from the kitchen to the family room with a fireplace. 6581 Lori Drive is down to 159.9. That's your Western School District home with 4 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, just over 2,000 square feet. Nice tri-level. 6306 Burning Tree. That's 214.9. The other 2 houses in that subdivision are $20,000, $25,000 higher. So this is a 3,500 square foot of livable space in that house. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, beautiful backyard, deck, extra garage. And that's Northwest Schools. That's going to have brand new carpet in it. Has a brand new roof. Ready to move into. And then we have 2 that are under 30,000, 601 Seymour, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, and 1034 First Street, a brick 2-story, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, 1,400 square feet. Call me.
Call this number.
780-3800.